Good morning. What day is it? It's Thursday morning. I'm about to leave Taranto to go to Reggio Calabria. I took a break from vlogging yesterday because one thing I've been liking about Taranto is I feel like I don't have to go out and like do something constantly. I kind of had like a day just here, walked around the city a bit, and then had dinner with Vince. But yeah, didn't really do much yesterday, so it wasn't going to be an interesting vlog anyway. Today we're traveling again. It's going to take 8 hours to get to Reggio Calabria. That's because we have to stop in Salerno and there's like an hour break there. And then we're taking the Frecciarossa as the second train from Salerno down to Calabria. Estimated time of arrival, something like 6 o'clock, and then going to the hotel and probably not going to do much. So yeah, it's been nice in Taranto. It's been nice to be back. I feel like a lot of people don't go here when they come to Italy, so I feel like I have a more authentic experience. Shout out to Naya, who is currently on a flight to Italy with her grandparents, which is crazy. We're going to be in the same country at the same time. Unfortunately, very far away from each other, but oh well, we'll be in the same time zone. So yeah, shout out to Naya, and yeah, I'm gonna leave for the train station soon. We're at the train station. I hated the walk here. It's so like there's cars everywhere, and I just feel like everyone was looking at me. Like all of Taranto now knows, why is that guy having a suitcase walking to the station? So the train, its final destination is Napoli Centrale. So we're on platform 2. On the train, everyone. This is my home for the next 3 hours and 40 minutes. After 3 hours, we're finally in Salerno, and I've got an hour until the next train, and I'm just trying to find something to eat. But there's like a school excursion going on, so there's all these annoying kids everywhere, and I just wanted something to eat. And like the one place near the train station had all these kids combinering something, and I don't know what they were combinering, but eating some pizza. It's really hard to show with like one hand, but it's really good. Train's on platform 4, but I don't have anything to do. So there's a bar, and I might get something from the bar, just the pastime. There's so many people here. That's it. Waiting for the train now. I just bought like this charger. Obviously had the EU socket, and it's a 25 watt charger, so it charged my phone really fast, and it's going to be nice to be able to plug it into a wall without having to use that fat adapter that I have. The train should be here in like 10 minutes, and then we'll get on, and we're on our way to Reggio Calabria. Still waiting. Got about 20 minutes left. Just gonna get to the hotel, and I'm craving Asian food so badly right now. If there's anything on like a menu log or something, then I'm gonna go get it. I've got this pimple above my lip and it's really annoying me. But anyway, we're in Calabria, which is really cool. It's like not emotional, but cool to think that this is where my grandparents came from. Like this is the region. It's actually really beautiful and not as like now that I thought it was going to be. Alright. He's not allowed to do that. I just got stopped for my third time to look for someone to check my documents, like an ID document. I love giving them the Australian passport because every single time they're like, Australia. It just feels so like unique and cool giving them an Australian passport. Anyway, city's actually kind of nice. There's just seen the McDonald's. I'm starving. But like I said, I feel like Asian food and also the strike. Always stairs to go up. Thank God I chose to take a smaller suitcase with me. It's perfect. This would be so much harder with anything more. This small ass elevator. Oh my gosh, I'm so claustrophobic in here.
Then again, in the fridge you have something. If you took your if you take QR code,
Yeah.
you have the rates, and this is the fridge. That's information, the eye of information.
Okay.
And you change language. And then you take this Calabrese, you put this in Duya inside, a kind of layer. And Duya becomes like cream, and you can serve on fresh grilled toasted bread.
Is it Calabrese?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Lol. He was so sweet. I didn't even know what his name was. But he was so sweet. He was giving me all the recommendations on what to do in the city. There actually seems to be like a lot to do, lots of good food, etc. And he told me if I ever need him, then he will help me with anything. Bathroom's big. It's got enough room, I think. Oh my gosh, that pimple's really big of mine. Anyway, I'm going to have a shower and order food in because I've been traveling for 8 hours today. So I have probably mentioned this in the vlog so far. And yeah, I've had a shower by the way, but I am just craving Asian food and I don't know if it's going to be as good as it is back home, but I've ordered some kind of like chicken with coconut cream curry and rice, and then some 4 pieces of sushi to meet the minimum. It was not cheap, guys. Drop your guesses in the comments on how much you think it was. I'm excited for it to get here because I'm starving, and they've also got Aperol spritzers in the mini bar, so that'll be fun. Sorry, I realized I didn't get the sushi. It was like a spicy chicken, chili chicken, spicy chicken of the house. Guys, I have a feeling it's not going to be as good. There's still hope. I'm just overthinking things. Okay, it's 9:30 and I just called the restaurant and they were like, oh, are you coming to pick up the order? And I said, no, I'm the customer. And they're like, oh, you're the customer. So the delivery guy wasn't even there yet. Like, what am I meant to do? Just sit here and wait for a delivery driver who even knows if one's even coming? Like, what am I meant to do? Okay guys, the food's here. Honestly, the guy got mad at me for doing something wrong, but I didn't understand any of it. And I don't really care because I'm just happy to have my food now. Okay, it's really good. I'm not going to be able to finish it though. Like, yeah. Anyway, I might take one of the Aperols from the bar. The Chinese food was really good. It's Japanese food, I don't know, it was good. It was a good, like, different palette. I ate some vegetables finally as well. Before that, the last 3 things I'd eaten were pizza. But it's a new day, and we're in Reggio Calabria, and I'm gonna walk around the city, go along, like, the Lungomare, see some things, but I'm gonna try get a coffee and a croissant first. I've actually seen a lot of, not a lot, but quite a few tourists. I know it's because I'm staying in a hotel, but Reggio Calabria has things to do, guys. Oh my gosh, it's bright. Grazie.
Piano piano che invece non capisci tutto. Questa è chi cala, tutti cala.
I didn't get a croissant. I thought there's going to be better food somewhere. I went to pay and then all the Calabrese men were talking to me about my shirt. Something about a sport. And I said I didn't know, it's just my shirt. So now we're going to Arena dello Stato, which based on my poor translation means arena of the state. I don't know, from the sea. Not too far of a walk, only like 10 minutes. Okay, this area is reminding me of Fremantle because you can see the ocean, I don't know. And I think this is the main shopping street that the guy was talking about, but I really cannot afford the luggage limit to have more luggage than I already have. Okay. So I guess this is right. This is the foreshore. I should have worn a hat, it's so windy. But anyway, I think we found the Arena dello Stato. Dello Stato, dello Stato, dello Stato. It's like an amphitheater, basically. But there's a monument that I'm going to walk down and see. People will say bad things about Calabria, but at least this city's, it's not too dirty. It's got lovely palm trees. You'd feel like you're in Beverly Hills, if you ask me. Okay, that's the arena there. And then you've got the monument. I'd love to know what this monument is like signifying, but I'll look it up later. This is actually a tragedy. My hair is so bad. Walking up, maybe go to the main shopping street where shit happens. Also, I saw Mi Sushi where I ordered the food from last night. I'm gonna go get my revenge. I've made it to like the main shopping street. I honestly shouldn't go into any of these stores. I'm at an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant. I want to order more, but I don't want to seem like a fat bitch, but at the same time want to get my money's worth, you know? So that was really good. I only paid 18 euros for the food, which was all you eat. It felt like I felt so paranoid, I don't know, just aware eating alone at a restaurant. And I felt like everyone was staring at me, which they weren't. But now someone replied to my Instagram story and said that on the end of the big road is a gelato place that has won like best gelato. It's called Gelateria Cesare or something like that. Grazie. I'm so scared of this melting. But it's good. Oh, it's an election thing. Alright, to close the vlog, just a recap of what happened. Oh my gosh, I was like walking around the city after I had the arancino and just to like, I don't know, walk around. I don't know what I was looking for. Anyway, some guy like who's walking in the opposite direction of me stops and like asked me a question. I assume it was just like a direction or something. And I tried to help him, but then I ended up just going with the sorry I don't speak Italian line. Anyway, he asked me where I'm from and I said, this is all in Italian. I said, oh, I'm like from Australia. My grandparents are from Calabria. Then he starts asking like why are you here? Like, how many times have you been here? Do you have family here? And I just, at that point, I just start lying about everything. Then he says like, piacere, like, nice to meet you. I think Giovanni was his name. I said, okay, nice to meet you. And then I just walk off and we go our separate ways. Anyway, I walk around a few blocks. It's been like 20 minutes. I'm walking up in the direction of the hotel, and he comes out of the street I'm walking towards. And by then I feel like I can't just turn straight around because it's obvious. So he comes up to me and he says, piacere again. He says, nice to meet you. And then he said, when do you want to have a coffee to me? I said, I don't want to have a coffee. He said, yeah, but when? I said, not now. And then he said, oh, like, give me your number. And I said, no, I have an Australian number, it doesn't work. And then he was like, oh no, I have Facebook. And at that point I said no. I literally said no, and I walked the other way, and I kept saying no and no, and then he walked the other way. So from the 10-minute walk from that point to the hotel, I was paranoid that he was following me still. I'm safe in the hotel. I think he's gone. I've had dinner. I'm gonna have a shower. Nothing else for the rest of the day, but thank you for following along, and I'll see you guys for the next vlog.